Audiobook Academy Biography presents SHERYL Sandberg. In her best-selling book Lean In, Women, Work, and the Will to Lead, Facebook COO SHERYL Sandberg discusses her experiences as a woman in the workplace. SHERYL Sandberg was born in 1969 in Washington, D.C., and attended Harvard University as an undergraduate and for business school. Her early work took her to the World Bank and the U.S. Department of the Treasury. Sandberg has been COO of Facebook since 2008, following a successful career as VP of Online Sales and Operations at Google. Lean In, Women, Work, and the Will to Lead was released in 2013. Childhood and Education. In 1969, SHERYL Sandberg was born in D.C. and relocated to North Miami Beach, Florida, with her family when she was just 2 years old. During her time at North Miami Beach Senior High School, she was a member of the National Honor Society and graduated in the top 10 of her graduating class in 1987 with a 4.6 GPA. Summers served as her thesis advisor at Harvard, where Sandberg earned a degree in economics. When she was studying economics, she employed a feminist lens to examine how economic injustice contributes to domestic violence. Additionally, she started a group called Women in Economics and Government with the goal of encouraging more women to pursue degrees in these fields. Sandberg worked for Summers as a research assistant after graduating from summa cum laude in 1991. Summers is now the World Bank's top economist. Summers hired her for a 2-year stint and she subsequently went on to Harvard Business School, where she earned her MBA in 1995 and was recognized for her academic achievement. In the Clinton administration, Sandberg and Summers crossed paths once more when he was appointed Deputy Treasury Secretary and requested her to serve as his Chief of Staff. Accepted and continued in her post as Secretary of the Treasury in 1999 when Summers became Secretary of the Treasury until 2001, when George W. Bush became president. She remained Summers' right-hand woman in the White House, serving with political appointees from across the aisle. The Vice President of Google. For Sandberg, the new digital boom had just begun when she left her government post and traveled to Silicon Valley. Google exhibited early interest in her abilities, and she considered Google's objective compelling enough to join the 3-year-old firm in November 2001, which she defined as to make the world's information freely available. Vice President Sandberg was in charge of overseeing the company's global online sales efforts for advertising and publishing products as well as Google Book Search. Sandberg served as Google's Vice President of Human Resources from 2000 to 2008, during which time she became known as one of the country's most powerful executives. COO of Facebook. Sandberg joined Facebook in March 2008 as the company's COO. Sandberg's role as COO is overseeing Facebook's commercial operations and assisting the company in scaling up and expanding its global reach. Among other things, she is responsible for overseeing the company's sales and business development operations as well as its human resources, marketing, and public policy. Sandberg has been well compensated for her work, and her investment in Facebook put her on the Forbes billionaires list in early 2014. In 2012, she was elected to the company's board of directors for the first time as a woman. It is fair to say that Sandberg's time at Facebook has not been without incident. She was forced to testify before the Senate in 2018 to defend the company's conduct in light of the company's alleged involvement in election tampering. As a result of Soros's criticism of Facebook and other large internet companies, she reportedly instructed her communications staff to look into the billionaire investor's personal affairs. Lean In and Option B. She is the author of the best-selling book Lean In, Women, Work and the Will to Lead, which was optioned for a film after its release in 2013. In addition, Sandberg established leanin.org as a global community group to assist women in achieving their goals. Opt B, Facing Adversity was followed by Option B, Building Resilience and Finding Joy in 2017. Personal. She wed a businessman a year later, but the marriage was short-lived. The pair split in 1994. A Yahoo executive who eventually became CEO of SurveyMonkey married her in 2004. After being married, the couple went on to have 2 children. Sandberg has written extensively on Goldberg's influence on her personal and professional development. The following day, she said on Facebook, "Having a life partner is the most critical decision that a woman can make. As I explained in Lean, Indiana, marrying Dave was the best decision I've ever made." On May 1, 2015, Goldberg died unexpectedly while vacationing with his family in Mexico at the age of 47. His death was caused by head damage he sustained when he slipped on a treadmill. After Sandberg's husband's passing, She wrote on Facebook about him, "Dave was a pillar of strength in my life. When I was agitated, he remained composed. He reassured me when I was worried. He figured it out when I was stumped. To me, this is the best evidence I have that Dave is still with us in spirit, the strength of his children during the past 3 days. No matter how long it takes, the world will be a better place for the time my loving spouse spent here." He is Tom Bernthal, the founder of a Los Angeles-based marketing research and brand consultancy organization. In February 2020, she confirmed their engagement. Thank you for listening in Audiobook Academy. Don't forget to subscribe and smash that like button for more content like this. See you in next video.